What's up, Vogue? My name's Monicalejjandra, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of my beauty secrets. What's up, guys? I know you're not really Vogue, but this is just a good excuse for me to make some of these videos so I can talk about makeup and skincare. We're pretending that I'm a celebrity and then you're pretending that you're Vogue, okay? That's all you have to do. I have to talk like I'm talking to Vogue. Okay, take two. My first step in my daily regimen is skincare. I could talk about skincare and show you a million products, but definitely like my holy grail are these three. The Proactive line is literally the step. Like without these, this is not as clear as it is, okay? The tea is that the first generation of Proactive products are the BALM.com. Like the other ones aren't because you have to focus on the ingredient. The main ingredient is benzoyl peroxide. This product is just a renewal. Oh my gosh, not me being a YouTuber. Renewing cleanser is my first step. The one that says one. It can't get easier than this. Now that your face is literally dripping, you grab, I have a big face, so oh my gosh, the water. I'm just, okay, basically what I was talking about, skincare. Literally, if you're using drugstore skincare, which a lot of people use, the number one ingredient on that is salicylic acid. And back in when I was struggling with acne, I like looked into that stuff, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's basically just to clean your face. Remove bacteria and just remove oils and impurities. For this Proactive line, what really does it for me is that it has the number one ingredient is benzoyl peroxide, and benzoyl peroxide really just kills the bacteria, which causes acne. So for me, that's what really does it. And when it's all like this, I just rinse it off. I'm not even gonna show you what that looked like because it did not look like a Neutrogena ad. This is my face after it. I mean, it just looks radiant. The next step is toner. As you can see, this one has been really loved. Again, you don't have to use Proactive products, but just make sure that you use the toner. After I even wash my face and then I use a toner, there's still like dirt on the cotton pad, and I'm like, oh. Like with the toner, it really just really good at like taking that extra step to clear your skin even more, to clean it, I mean, and take all the impurities and oils out of your face. So yeah, it doesn't have to be Proactive, just make sure it doesn't have any like alcohol-based ingredients. Just really read what you're putting onto your skin. The more oil you're trying to take away when you're oily, the more like oily your skin's gonna get, and then it's gonna be dry and oily, like your skin's gonna peel. That was my journey when I was younger. My skin was much more on the oily side. Don't forget your neck too, because even though I'm 19, we're not trying to look any older, you know? Last step in this skincare journey is the repairing treatment. Now, on a day-to-day morning basis, if I choose to wear makeup, I don't like put a lot on, but obviously at nighttime I put more. This is basically like a leave-in acne treatment. So I normally break out everywhere. Like right now I have these two beautiful men, I mean, I guess, if that's how I feel. But I break out normally in my forehead, right between my eyebrows, like literally everywhere, and the chin. So if I'm gonna be wearing makeup, I'm not gonna put on a lot, but just know in the nighttime, I slobber this like it's no tomorrow until I look like a glazed donut. If I don't use this 2 times a day, like I will break out. That's why I broke out. I'm literally using this vitamin C caffeine eye serum because your serums go first. But I just put a little bit and then use my ring finger because it's the most gentle for your eyes. Then I use this hyaluronic acid eye moisture eye cream because I don't have necessarily dry under eyes, but I tend to notice that when I use the serum and the cream, my concealer is less likely to crease and just look disgusting under there. Okay, now that I have literally glowing skin, period, the moisturizer that I use is this. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. It's Lane Water Bank Moisturizing Cream. Again, I don't apply that much, but I know that if you have combination skin or oily and you skip this part, it's gonna be really evident in your makeup application. So I try not to skip it. The next step is literally to put chapstick, just so when we even get to lips, even though I don't really do lips, they're not like super dry and like crusty. I'm supposed to damp my makeup sponge that looks disgusting, because it is. I haven't washed it. I just spray it so it's a little bit wet. I use this BB cream with SPF because SPF is really important if you don't want any wrinkles. It is Korean, so it doesn't have, it's not the most shade inclusive, well, I put a lot on my forehead, thing in the world, but I just know for sure in the summer, like, this is not gonna be my shade because this is like the darkest shade. But for now, it's kind of iconic because it already has that SPF. So it like saves me an extra process or an extra step. I'm not really like a foundation girl. I used to be just a concealer type of girl. I love me a BB cream because when I used to just wear the concealer, I would go outside and since it never matched me perfectly, I would go outside and you could like definitely see where the concealer stopped. So I was like, okay, what am I doing? I need to get it together. The Rare Beauty Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer. These are my highlighting areas. This is the powder that I use, Airspun. You can find it at your local Walgreens, Walmart. It's nothing special, but she does the job. I just go over the under eye area again, just so there's no creases. And I grab a couple, and I don't know if this is a thing anymore. I don't necessarily bake. You know what? Less is more, and I live by that, but apparently today she wanted to be extra. Now with this Real Techniques brush, I just grab the excess and just tap it everywhere. Just press in what I just did, and it leaves your under eyes incredibly soft. The next step is bronzer. It's the Laguna bronzer. Love her the most, but she's a little intense, so just a tad bit with this. I go a little bit higher than like my natural cheekbone, just so I look more snatched, you know? We're trying to go for that natural look, but at the same time, like, makeup is fun, you know? Remember, Kim Kardashian showed us that contouring. Oh, look at that jawline. Bye. I could use another brush, but I don't have another brush because she's humble. But I just like kind of contour, not really, but I just like the look of a bronzed nose because my aesthetic is the beach, so I just want to look like I live next to a beach, even though that's far from reality. But it's okay to pretend. Revlon Skin Lights 110 Sun Lit Glow. It's literally a bronzer. Like, Laguna is just more of like a contour typey, but this is like a bronzer, but she's so shimmery. And not like in a glittery way, but in like a honey, you're glowing. My face is so wet. I just want to... Last step on the face is blush. And like I was talking about, I love me Rare Beauty. It's in the color Nearly Apricot. It's a Rare Beauty Vulnerable Blush. This is her in all her glory. She's absolutely like iconic, absolutely beautiful. And then I just like put it on the high points of my face. I think talking in different accents is a personality trait. Like, and then as I put some in my nose, because again, I like looking like I'm burnt. Rare Beauty Brow Harmony Brow Pencil in Warm Brown. So I use a brow gel part first. And I'm just gonna, oh my god, the stress. I'm just gonna sculpt my brows. I don't grab the Rare Beauty concealer. I grab this Morphe, just like their own Morphe concealer in C215, to carve out my brow a little bit because they're kind of uneven. Don't focus on it. Mind your business. My next step, almost the last one, is mascara. I used 3. Don't ask why, I will let you know which ones I use. The L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. You see how you can still see some purple? That's because there's no mascara on this one. But I like to use this as a pre-base. Pre-base. Every time I use it, my grandma's like, oh my god, are you wearing falsies? And I'm like, no, I'm not. And then I grab my Better Than Sex Too Faced mini mascara because it's my mini weapon. And I just like run through them just a tad bit. The last step is my lips, but I normally just take this lip liner from Morphe in the Foolish color. As you can see, it's very loved as well. And then I normally then apply gloss. I apply my Rare Beauty one, but for now, I also love the Morphe X Maddie Ziegler clear gloss in Peach Pucker. And it's literally beautiful. Look at this. That's beautiful. And I just like apply it. It's literally heaven. We're done. This is the final look. Thank you so much, Vogue, for having me, and it was a blast doing this. I hope that you learned some new makeup tips and you can implement them into your life. And I had a blast doing this. I hope you had a blast watching it, and I will see you on the next one, Vogue. Bye.